What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. And before I get started, I just want to apologize for the poor mic quality yesterday. I believe I fixed that, and I will have a series of videos out today. Hope you guys come back and look at the content. Should have at least 3 or 4 videos out today, as there was a lot of things to report about the New York Giants. But my first video today, I am going to talk about Ereck Flowers, the former New York Giant, and some of the things he had to say about the New York Giants organization and their fan base. And we're going to get into all of it. Ereck Flowers, of course, was the 9th overall selection by the New York Giants back in the 2015 draft. And he was selected over guys like Todd Gurley, who went 10th, Melvin Gordon, who went 15th. So, of course, when you're as big of a bust as Ereck Flowers was, you are going to hear about it, especially in New York. New York is a tough place to play, and it's not for everybody, right? When you make it here, they're going to stick up with you till the end. Look at Eli Manning. When you don't, they're going to let you know about it. And Ereck Flowers, well, to say you didn't make it here is an understatement. You were rated the worst pass blocker in football your time here. I believe you allowed the most sacks over your, with your tenure with the New York Giants in all of football. So, you were a horrible New York Giant. From what I have heard, you've played better with Washington. You didn't seem to play that bad yesterday. Now that you've shifted over to the guard, something that I always thought you should have done because you couldn't bend your knees to save your life. Giants tried yet left tackle, didn't work. Right tackle didn't work. And then a story came out a couple of weeks ago, might have even been a week ago, that you hated Dave Gettleman because he didn't trade you away when he had a package. Now, who knows if this is true or not? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Now, if Gettleman only got offered like a 6th or 7th round pick, I can't really get on Gettleman for that because he looked at it like, okay, I have a guy we took in the first round, a guy who maybe I could fix and move to right tackle, and it's worth a gamble rather than getting a 6th or 7th round pick. But Ereck Flowers is being a baby about it, if we're being honest, and we're going to get into some of the quotes of what he said about Gettleman, the New York Giants, and their fan base. So let's jump into that, and then I'll give my thoughts. So here's Flowers, and we're going to jump into the first quote. "Nobody is more happy not to be here than me." That's, of course, referring to being a New York Giant. Flowers told reporters after the Redskins fell to 0-4, "This has been so much more of an enjoyable experience, man. I'm not looking back at my time there. Being here for me was just toxic. It was toxic on the field, off the field. It doesn't fit me." You know what? More power to you. If you're happy in Washington, good for you, because New York Giants fans are happier that you're there because you are not a good football player. And for you to say that you are happier playing for an 0-4 football team kind of tells you the competitor that you are. So I am glad you're not a Giant, but I hope for your mental stability, you're in a good place. Next quote up. "I don't care for Giants fans," Flowers said. "They feel about me how I feel about dentists. I don't care for this place much. I would have loved to have come out of here with a W, but it's all good. Once they get back to losing, the stadium will be back to empty. That's how I feel about them." Ereck Flowers, that is an ignorant statement, and you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. You would have loved to go, all right, of course you want to come out here with a W. I get that part of it, right? You're a competitor, right? Even though I kind of said that you're really not, that you're happy being on an 0-4 football team. But then you say, once they get back to losing, the stadium will be back to empty. The New York Giants last year, I believe, were 5th in attendance. They won 5 games. That stadium is never empty. Okay? They are some of the most loyal, passionate fans in all of football. They're so loyal and passionate that they put up with the crap play that you had and still showed up to the stadium. You almost got Eli Manning killed. And then finally, in response to about Gettleman, he said, "Gettleman," Flowers said, "Nah, I don't care to see him. The world will go into flames before me and him have a conversation." And I get some of the player complaints, right? Landon Collins played here for 4 years. He was productive. He made a couple of Pro Bowls. I get it. I get why he's upset. Now he went overboard. But this guy's nothing to be upset about. You were a horrible football player. Gettleman had every right to do with you whatever he pleased. Now, I wish he traded you and got a 6th round pick because you're not even worth that. I would take a new soda machine for you. I mean, you are complete trash. But anyway, let's get back to the video. So there you have it, guys. Those are Ereck Flowers' comments about you as Giants fans, about the organization. And it is what it is. It's water under the bridge. I'm sure we'll get to heckle him next time we play this team at home, but also on the road. I'm sure we'll get to travel to that game in Washington, D.C., and I'm sure these quotes will make the Giants more motivated. So thank you, Mr. Flowers. Congratulations on your 24-3 loss, and I hope you're having fun playing for an 0-4 football team because you sound like you are. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.